But let's just go ahead and get these words out. I have two, and they're going to be back to back. And they are words that need to be out right now because it's something that needs to be known and needs to be done. You need to go ahead and be praying them. Okay, so I had this dream, and I was in my grandparents' home. I was sitting in the living room. Somebody knocked on the door, and there was a salesman. He had on a suit, tie, dressed up, and before I really could even get to the door, he was already, letting himself in. I can't really remember what he was trying to sell the first time, but whatever it was, I was telling him, no, I don't want it. We don't need it. Thank you. And, I was kind of like pushing him out, not with my hand pushing him, but, walking closely to him, kind of like just going ahead, pushing him out, saying, no, I don't need it. I don't want it. No, thank you. And all of a sudden, my focus, my attention was zoomed into a family photo on my grandparents' wall in real life. And it is of my aunts, uncles, my mom, and my grandparents. So this is generational, okay? And what I'm about to say to you is generational. So I was telling him, this is not my house anyway. I don't own anything here, so I can't really, give you permission. I really can't give the okay for anything. So no, thank you. Just go on out. So as he's exiting the door, he turns to me and hands me a TV remote. He says, "Here, just take this and keep this so I can interrupt you anytime I get ready." And the dream ended. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, as I said earlier, this is a generational thing. The enemy is here. The enemy is really, really trying to distract you because you are like this close. You are this close to the promised land, to your inheritance, to the blessings, to your answered prayers, to living out the dreams that you have been waiting 10, 20 years for. Okay. So he is just like, he knows that he's losing his grip, so he's trying everything he can. And this has worked on your family before. And he knows this, so he's going to continue to try whatever he can. Even if it didn't work the last time, he's going to come back with the same thing, all over again, to just try. Just try whatever he can to get you to break or to distract you, because TV is a great distraction, and it was for my family. We did a lot of TV watching. Okay, we did a lot of TV watching. So, and I know I've never explained this, but my family never really prayed. That side of the family, they didn't pray much at all. If they did, maybe they were praying to themselves, but I've never heard them say anything about prayer. Okay, so they watched TV more than they spent time with God. They watched TV more than they prayed. They watched TV more than they sat in the presence of God. All right. So the enemy is going to try to use the TV or anything that you set your eyes on, anything that's going to be a distraction to you, anything that's going to get your attention off of the assignment, off of your prayer time with God, off of you just spending time in God's presence, get your attention off of worshiping and praising God. Okay, so it is important that you guard your eyes and your ear gates. Okay, because if you're watching the TV, you're also listening to it, and this is just a way that the enemy is planting seeds and causing you to waste time. We don't need to be wasting time. It's time to stop wasting time. Okay, so we got to be careful, and we got to be vigilant. We got to stay alert and recognize that the enemy is on his job. When we're not, he is. Okay, so pay attention, be vigilant, and stay alert. Turn that TV off. Turn that phone off and sit it to the side. Stay off of social media so much. You know, stop all that scrolling. We need to crack open our Bibles. I know we can look at the Bible on our phone, but if you get a notification, you click on that notification, and before you know it, you are somewhere else when you were really supposed to be reading your Bible. So get a physical Bible and crack it open and begin to read and spend time and study in the Word, because it is your inheritance that is at stake. Okay? Talk to you later.